అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. Thank you, Bharat Garu, for having me here. For the past 3 years, I was trying to get here, but my daughter always shooed me away from the gate. Now, finally, I'm here. Thank you. And, sir, you and ChatGPT seems to be holding me in very high esteem, more than that I am worth. I have noted down the speeches, points from your speech. I'll try to live up to them. So guys, you're graduating today. So does it feel like finally you're breaking the restrictions and the shackles that have been put on you by your professors and teachers? Finally breaking from them and getting into freedom? Does it feel like freedom? So as you go out after graduating, I'm assuming most of you will be going into looking for jobs, work, or further studies. As you go out, life will be throwing out many challenges, many obstacles, and also giving you many opportunities. And you'll find, I'm pretty sure you'll find, whatever chances you're getting, whatever opportunities you're getting, might not be in the same discipline that you have studied. It can be completely different. It can be completely strange. But whatever it is, whatever work you are doing, please embrace it with complete passion and complete dedication. That will take you places. Let's talk about an example of that, of the founder of your Geetham Educational Institutions, Dr. MVVS Murthy Garu. He started as a lawyer. He was a very great lawyer in Hyderabad High Court. But then he changed. He went to Vizag and started a small bottling unit. Eventually, he made it a mega empire, as much as he was very fondly called Gold Spot Murthy Garu, Gold Spot Uncle. Children used to call him Gold Spot Uncle. He came into politics. He served as a 2-time MP. He served as a chairman of UDA. And under him, we have the Kailasgiri Park, the Uda Park, and the Green Vizag, as we know now, is thanks to his contribution, his vision, and his implementation. Then he chose the field of education, and he created one of the best premier educational institutions in the country, Geetham, which you are all part of. And he also started, he didn't forget his roots. He started schools and colleges in his home village. He used to continuously, frequently visit them, visit the college and check how the students are performing. So whatever field he chose, he tried to be the best in that. I think that is the example that we can take from him. Whatever field you choose, or whatever the field that chooses you, be tirelessly hardworking, be the best possible that you can be in that, and that will take you places. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Jai Hind. All the best.
Good afternoon, students. Are you happy with the chief guest that we have this year? Then can we settle down? I still see people walking around, chatting with each other. If we want to honor our guest, let's listen to him. Everyone who's already settled down, please be quiet. And those who haven't come in, can the ushers help them come in quickly? So the Vice Chancellor is prepared to give you the degrees, but what he didn't tell you is you have one last quiz. Now the Pro VC read out the annual report, Now we will ask you questions on that report. Whoever can answer will graduate. So then I'll know how much attention you were paying. So to the guests on the dais, students, parents, members of the media, welcome to another graduation in Geetam, Hyderabad. I want to speak. I thought every time I want to see what kind of stories or lessons that I can share with you. So this time I thought I'll emphasize a lot on our guests. So the honorary doctorate recipient is Mr. Gajam Govardhana. As Professor D.S. Rao said, he is popular for his ikat dyeing, which is for a tradition, Telia Rumal from Chirala. That's where it comes from. It's a weaving family. He has received the Padma Shri for his work on weaving. And in 2011, thank you, Govardhan Garu, for accepting our invitation to be here as the honorary doctorate. And about Rajamouli గారి గురించి మీకు పెద్దగా చెప్పక్కర్లేదు, మీ అందరికి ఆల్రెడీ తెలుసు. యాక్చువల్గా రాజమౌళి గారు మామూలుగా మా వాళ్ళు కొంత ఇండిసిప్లిన్ ఉంటుంది, కానీ ఇంత ఉండదు. మీరు వచ్చారు కాబట్టి వాళ్ళ ఎక్సైట్మెంట్ అందరు బయటకు వచ్చేసారు మీ వీడియోలు తీయాలని. సో I've met Rajamouli garu a few times, but I didn't have his number. And as you know, apart from leading Geetam, I'm also in public life. So I contested elections in 2019. I lost. In 2024, I won. After winning, I had spoken to the media. And I think a few hours later, or maybe an hour or two later, I got a message from an unknown number. And the message congratulated me and said, it's not just about the victory, the large victory that you received, but the way you spoke and what you spoke gives me hope that the state is in safe hands. I felt very happy to receive. And then the second message he sent is, this is Rajamouli. So I was like, I can't believe one of my heroes has messaged me. So I messaged again, is this really SS Rajamouli who's messaging me? He said yes. So when I narrate this story, I remember something that is experienced by him and his family. As you all know, the RRR cinema has won an Oscar for the best original song. And Keerwani garu went on stage and he quoted the Carpenters, a band that he loves, and he sang a bit of that song with lyrics of his own. And subsequent to that, the Carpenters, the main singer, released a small bit on Instagram saying that he's so proud of Keerwani garu and the song. And in that comment of that post, Keerwani garu said, I didn't feel this happy when I got the Oscar, but seeing this post has made me cry. And it was a similar experience for me, receiving acknowledgement from somebody like him. So what should we talk about him? How is it relevant to you? We have about 2,000 students graduating here. We have your family members. And I wanted to synthesize what I learned from him and things that you can take forward in your life as you begin your professional journey. The first thing that I can think of when I think of Rajamouli garu is that he dreams big and he never cuts short his dream. From someone who started as an assistant director in television serials to doing his first movie over 2 decades ago, there are many people who started their career then. A lot of people will tell you that only do this kind of cinema or don't dream to do anything more than this. But he dreamt that I can make a movie that all of India will see. I can make a movie that all of the world will see. and he never stopped short. Now, I don't know what is the next frontier. If somebody in space is going to see his movie, I'm sure if they have access, they will. So dream big. The second is believe in yourself. And I experienced this in my work. I'm sure all of you experience this in your own life. When you want to do something different, people around you don't encourage you. They make fun of you. And then after you hear enough negative, you give up and you follow the person in front of you. Don't do that. He believed in himself. And if it was not for that belief, we wouldn't have had movies like Sai, movies like Iga, movies like Yamadanga, all different genres that he explored because he believed that he can make something that people will watch. And what follows? If you're alone, however good your belief is, you won't be able to achieve your dreams. So the next success formula, number 3, is surround yourself with great people. Whether it be your friends in college, your colleagues, and for him, it is his family who are his colleagues. He spoke about this more recently also. Harvard did a case study of 400 people over 70 years to measure what is the biggest factor of success. What is the biggest factor of happiness at the end of life? And the study found it's not how much money you have, what you studied, it's not what your caste is, where you're born, although all of those have a role to play. The biggest factor of success was one's reference group, which is the 5 or 6 people that you surround yourself with the most with. If you are a thin person and you surround yourself with 5 fat people who eat a lot, believe me, you're also going to put on weight. If you are a very academic student, but you surround yourself with 5 people who don't study, then believe me, you will start failing too. So choose your friends very wisely and your family, and if they can be your colleagues, then even better. The 4th one lesson is be obsessed with what you do. I've seen many of his interviews where he says, and people who speak about him, who've worked with him, that even if the shot is okay, he'll make people do another 50 shots. Nobody on set can see how the new shot is better than the previous one, but he can see something. Sometimes it's possible that the previous shot was better, but he was always trying to be better. That kind of obsession with the work that you do, because that is now being critiqued by the audience. Now it has reached a stage where people pause in milliseconds and see if any frame of Rajamouli's movie has any mistake. So now that pressure has grown up also. Be obsessed with what you do. Keep learning and growing. Within my own family, the leaders that I have worked with, those that achieve success and then feel that we have done enough, they stop growing. And those people fade. Whether it be great movie directors, great politicians, great sports people, those who learn, those who grow, those who are always a student, they keep breaking new frontiers. This is an inspiration for me. This is how I conduct myself. I wish that students do that. I'm not saying that go and study again, but your formal learning journey, if you choose not to study further, ends here, but your true learning begins from now onwards. So keep learning and growing. The second last thing is be humble. We see Rajamouli Gari here, the kind of success that he has had. I think many in the industry can only dream of that. And I have seen some. And one big success, 2 big successes get into people's head. Once people get power, once people get fame, they forget who they are, who they grew up with, and that really impacts you. Don't forget. Be humble. Whoever he is, if you see when you talk to him, the kind of humility that he brings, and he always feels that every movie is a new movie. there is no guaranteed success. He works with that kind of anxiety. I would like you to bring that to your work. And the last and the most important thing, I think if you do this, other things will fall in line. Keep your word. What does keeping your word mean? It is say what you do and do what you say. After the tremendous success of Bahubali, in one of the interviews, Rajamouli garu was asked, who's going to produce your next movie? He said that in the past I had committed to two producers, Mr. D.V.V. Danaya and Mr. K.L. Narayana. This I'm talking almost 8 years ago, 7 years ago. He said, I have committed to them, although I would like to do things slightly differently. I will first make a movie with them both, and only then I will do what I think I want to next. And as you know, the previous movie was produced by D.V.V. Danaya garu, and the current movie, Varanasi, is produced by K.L. Narayan garu. So, this principle, if you follow as a young adult, say what you do and do what you say, regardless of how many of the challenges you face, the credibility that you build, the responsibility that you're going to get in society is going to be immense. So these 7 lessons, I summarize this with the help of ChatGPT. So today, we celebrate one of India's greatest storytellers. But the greatest lesson from Rajamouli garu is not how to make a blockbuster. It is how to build a life with courage to dream, confidence to believe, humility to learn, discipline to pursue excellence, gratitude for those who stand beside you, and integrity to always keep your word. Graduates, if you carry these 7 lessons with you, you won't just build successful careers, you will build meaningful lives. Thank you. Wish you all the best.